Welcome all the weekly Interfaith Forum that we have been holding. This is episode number 172. The purpose of this forum is to foster the devotional character of our society and to bring understanding among different religions that all the religions have a common foundation, one source, that is God. Thereby we try as a group, collectively, and those who are listening online, to remove the prejudice, especially the religious prejudice that is disturbing the peace in the society. And we usually start with honoring people and the land, and I request Colin to do that.
Thank you, Siva, and I'd like to acknowledge that Jung and Gabby and I live in the land traditionally owned and cared for 60,000 years by the Gadigal and Bidjigal people in the Sydney area. And I think it's interesting to see the parallels between the Interfaith group, which looks at the common factors of religion and the common elements of religion, spirituality, and more to the world than material. So I'm just going to mute someone. And of course the Indigenous people, when the Westerners saw them, they saw that there was not much there materially, but they didn't look with spiritual eyes. They might have recognized that this was a culture where people put people before things and where sharing was a priority, and they cared for their kids and they cared for the land. And of course we regrettably tried to bring them down to our level, and then we had a whole century of materialism, and we saw that that didn't work in all these different parts of the world. And now slowly the world is realizing that we have to look after the land and we have to think about relationships and caring. And that's something we can still learn from Indigenous people in Australia, that from what I've found from where I've met them in Wilcannia, in Western Australia, and in Redfern. So I'd just like to acknowledge that we owe that spiritual debt as well as the fact that they've looked after our land.
Thank you, Colin, for that beautiful tribute to the Indigenous people and the land. Now we'll go to our devotional part, and it starts with some music.
HR leader.
Oppressors on earth, withdraw your hands from tyranny, for I have pledged myself not to forgive any man's injustice. This is my covenant, which I have irrevocably decreed in the preserved tablet, and sealed it with my seal of glory. This is my covenant, which I have irrevocably decreed in the preserved tablet, and sealed it with my seal of glory, of glory, of glory, of glory, of glory. This is my covenant.
Oh, my friend, listen with heart and soul to the songs of the Spirit, and treasure them in thine own eyes. For the heavenly wisdoms, like the clouds of spring, will not rain down on the earth of men's heart for, forever. And through the grace of the all bounteous, one is never stilled and never ceasing. Yet to each time an error, a portion is allotted and a bounty set apart. This is a given measure. Hallelujah.
Listen, I tell thee for thy comfort this. Give me thy heart, adore me, serve me. Cling in faith, in love and reverence to me. So shalt thou come to me. I promise truth, for thou art sweet to me. Hindu scripture.
Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance for understanding proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. Jewish Scriptures, Proverbs 1.
Application and initiative nourish wealth. Adornment and decoration nourish beauty. Suitable activity nourishes health. Good friendship nourishes ethical conduct. Sense restraint nourishes the spiritual life. Honesty nourishes friends. Reciting nourishes learning. Eagerness to listen and ask questions nourishes wisdom. Commitment and reviewing nourish good qualities. Right practice nourishes heaven. These 10 things nourish the 10 likable, desirable, and agreeable things that are rare in the world. Buddhist scripture.
My dearest brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger doesn't produce the righteous that God desires. Christian Scriptures, James chapter 1, 19 through 20.
When they listen to what have been revealed to the messenger, you see their eyes overflowing with tears for recognizing the truth. They say, "Our Lord, we believe, so count us among the witnesses." Islamic scripture, Quran.
Hearken thou unto my call from the horizon of my prison, in the midst of mine adversaries. Verily, there is none other God but Him, the ever forgiving, the most bountiful. He hath truly hearkened unto the divine verses, who ariseth to perform that which befitteth Him. Many other souls who have listened but are not accounted by the Almighty as having heard. True listening consisteth in man's first perceiving with the ear of his spirit the call of the All-Merciful, and then remaining so steadfast in observing the divine precept and command that were witnessed from the peoples of the world, naught save denial, enmity, and rejection. He would in no wise be deflected from walking in the straight path of God. Well is it with them that attain. Baha'i Scriptures.
I can hear the voices singing, chanting behind the walls, locked away in their prison cells, and they've done nothing at all. Their courage makes us stronger, their quiet resolve gives us wings. All the suffering they endure will only the blessings bring. And we're here for you, standing in serried lines. Let our thoughts and prayers wash over you and comfort you in the cold night. The door is locked and the key is gone. Your loved ones cry out in pain. Where is the justice? Where is the law? Yet you patiently remain. Can you feel the millions of souls, your brothers and sisters in song? Cannot extinguish the light in our hearts. The fire of love's burning strong. And we're here for you, standing in serried lines. Let our thoughts and prayers wash over you and comfort you in the cold night. You can hear the sound of chanting, escape from her cell. A prayer for forgiveness. She's wishing her captors well. The prisoners of Tehran, their freedom denied. How we long for your release, when you can take back your lives. You can take them and shroud them in darkness. You can tear them away from their lives, but you will never break down doors to their faithful hearts and minds. You can take them and shroud them in darkness. You can tear them away from their lives, but you will never break down the doors to their faithful hearts and minds. You can take them and shroud them in darkness. You can tear them away from their lives, but you will never break down the doors to their faithful hearts and minds. You can take them and shroud them in darkness. You can tear them away from their lives, but you will never break down the doors to their faithful hearts.
I hope you all enjoyed this devotional part. And now we will move on to our presentation today. We have Mr. T.L. Subhash Chandra Bose from India, and he is going to talk about ancient Indus civilization. He is an archaeosymbolist, Indologist, and is an advisor to the Cultural Research Center in Coimbatore in India. He is the managing trustee of Chandra Bose Trust and the founder of Center for Med Studies. And I happened to listen to him talking in another forum maybe 6 months ago.
Indian? Also.
And I found his presentation and his knowledge about this ancient civilization and the link to the Tamil language and culture was so profound. So I wanted him to give a presentation in our forum. So here we have Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose. And I welcome. He's from India and he has a mechanical engineering background, and he has worked in Kenya, Sudan, and retired at the age of 58. He's older than me now. But he developed interest in this archaeology, especially about the symbols and seals. And he has written many books and papers. And I shared his profile in our WhatsApp group. Some of you would have read it. So I welcome Mr. Chandra Bose. You can share your presentation. You can share your slides.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Vanakkam.
Thank you.
Will you be able to hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear you, and you can share the PowerPoint if you want to.
When you say When you say okay, give me slide share.
Yes, you can.
Share screen, give me share screen.
You can share.
I mean share screen.
Yeah, if you can choose the share screen at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, let me check.
So anyone can actually share it. Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. You can see your screen, but the PowerPoint.
Anyway. Thank you to all.
We can't see your PowerPoint.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yes. In the meantime, I will read some of his, just to tell something about you. Soon after his retirement, with great passion in the field of archaeology, he took the challenging task to decode the ancient symbols that were present in archaeological sites in Tamil Nadu, India, and on 7,500 years old Indus civilization, pot shells, tablets, and seals unearthed during archaeological excavation at the Indus Valley region. His next achievement in the field was he identified the 12 vowels and 18 consonants of ancient Tamil language and decoded the mysterious Indus Valley seals with 5 grammar methodology: letters, words, meanings, bandage, and beauty, and found that the Indus seal speaks pure life science, which is the ultimate goal and also the secret of human birth on this Mother Earth.
You got it?
No.
You got the slide?
No, we don't. I think you have to first open the PowerPoint in your computer and then choose the share screen and select that. We A few people have joined for the first time. Sauri Manoharan from UK and Indra Kumari, Parveen Sodastram. I think she joined earlier once.
Can you able to see now?
No,
No?
no. In your computer, you open your PowerPoint file, and then from the Zoom, you select the share screen, and then choose that PowerPoint. You did earlier share your screen, but not the PowerPoint. Okay, now you can
You
see.
got it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The last time I did open this. So sorry for the delay.
It's okay. Maybe make it.
My friends. Will you able to see the full screen?
Yeah, make it smaller, little bit smaller. Not too big. Okay. Okay. No, it's okay.
Thank you to all my sisters and brothers living in Australia. Sri Sivapuri already introduced about myself. I don't want to brief more about it. But I am an RPO symbolist, taken a research and studies on ancient symbols, which many of them will ignore it. Then I had taken a challenging job about the mysterious Indus civilizations writing system. Because Indus Valley civilization said to be the ancient civilization. But it's dated back to 7,500 years before. And it is a great mystery why it is not able to decode it. If you go through many articles about Indus Valley civilization, we will find at the end it is not a decoder. In the scientific world, it is a very shame part of all the archaeologists. So I decided to take a challenge job, and I'm able to succeed it. Today I am going to share some of the informations about. Shortly, I'm going to really, because a lot of information are in the website. I'm going to give you in brief and details so that all our members will be able to understand it. What is Indus Valley? Indus Valley is an ancient place, the northwestern frontier of ancient India. Approximately, it covers 260,000 kilometers, including present Pakistan, borderland of Afghanistan, India, and Iran. Why Indus civilization? Indus civilization is called Harappan civilization. It was an Indus riverbank urban civilization. That is why it is called Indus Valley civilization or Harappan civilization. It is very ancient comparing with Nile River Egyptian civilization, Yellow River Chinese civilization, and Mesopotamia, Tigris and Erectus, Mesopotamian battles. The Indus Valley civilization was known to the world during 1924 AD. John Marshall has declared it. During the archaeological excavations, a lot of Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and other sites, but brick wall construction, granaries, great bath, wastewater drainage system, various artifacts like beads, seals, tablets, potshell with the symbols and scripts were unearthed. Based on carbon dating analysis, C14 carbon dating analysis, the period was fixed 3000 BC to 1500 BC. After archaeology excavation at Mudra, its finding was dated as 5500 BC to 1500 BC. Now it is known that the Indus Valley civilization is about 7500 years before. Now, lot of opinions and speculation among the Indus Valley civilization, particularly about the language. And it is a mystery. They said, unless otherwise, a bilingual or trilingual script like Rosetta Stone is found. Otherwise, it is not possible to read the text. It's a anyway. Few US-based Sanskrit scholars said that the symbols are not a language. Symbols are not the language. I want to point it out that all the letters of the languages are originated from symbols. Anyway, while Indian Sanskrit believe the IBC was Indus Saraswati River Vedic civilization, and the language was Sanskrit. Experts from Finland, Russia, and Tamil Nadu are of the view it could be Proto-Dravidian or Proto-Tamil language. There are two languages, Sanskrit and Proto-Tamil. It's the ancient languages of India. And particularly Proto-Tamil is one of the ancient languages in the world. What scholars says. Sanskrit is a spoken language. It is mainly used for chanting mantra while performing rituals in front of fire altars to please the divinities like Indra, Varuna, Agni, and others. Spoken language invokes speaking and listening skills, use tone and pitch to improve. Understanding it mostly takes place in the form of a dialect, and it is purely personal. Spoken language is purely personal. It belongs to prehistoric period. Proto-Tamil is the earliest language in the world. It had its own writing system, literatures, and grammar from unknown period of time. The writing system of a language was layout, punctuation, grammar, and it's more structured, formal, impersonal, and it is worldly. It belongs to historical period. That means when the writing system was introduced or known, that is the historic period. Spoken language is prehistorical period. Therefore, we can assume Proto-Tamil with its own writing system could be the language of Indus Valley civilization. We can assume. To make the assumption correct, truth. We have to study the script of any language. The first step is identification of the letters. If we are able to identify the letters, we know this is the language. In Tamil, there is a grammar manuscript called Tolkapiyam. In Tolkapiyam, verse 14, it describes about two letters, that is Pa and Im. It says, if a dot placed within the letter Pa, that will become Im. If the letter, a dot placed on letter Pa, it is become Im. So when I compare these letters, this is Pa, Indus letter, this is Im. This is Sanskrit Pa, this is Sanskrit Im. Tamili, there is another form of writing system. This was very late period. This is Pa and this is Im. This bottommost Pa and Im is present Tamil letters formation. When I go through these indices 5,300 and above, I am able to locate this letter Pa and Im and slowly reading the seals with the aid of Tamil dictionary, I could be able to identify the 12 vowel letters which I shown in this chart here. Then 18 body letters also, that mean consonant letters, I listed out. Now, I am showing you this, the basics of a language, which is letters. 12 vowels. Vowels mean in Tamil it is Uyirelthukal. 18 consonants, that is called Meyyelthukal. Uyir means soul. Mei means body, means our body. This is the interesting point in Tamil language. The body cannot serve, when it cannot function without soul. The body without soul is Sadalam, that means dead body. The body with the soul is Udalam, that is living entity. So any language, the script of any language should have these life and body letters, so that it will function. As applicable to human, it is also applicable to writing system. So with this, I am able to find out these 18 consonant letters, 12 vowels. Then I found these numerals, 1 to 10 numerals, and I compared those numerals with the indices which I show in here, the 3 bottom. Numerals I have to be able to identify. That means we have identified these letters as well as numerical numbers. Then with Sir Arkobola's chart and Arigaravadam Mahadevan chart, I am able to identify these total number of symbols and the letters and variants as 400. I charted out this. These are the basics to read the Indus script. I am very short, I am going very deep in, I am not going to very deep in it because it's a long story, long exercise. How to say, each and every letters to explain that. Anyway, I can tell you one example. Now look at the letter A. Here, A. And look at the letter A, long sound letter. When you pronounce this vowel letter A and A, the shape is come from our lips. If you say A, our lips will be open little. If you say A, The lips will be open. It will be in a triangle shape. This is the letters of A and U. Similarly, E, U, A, I, O, O. This letter, long sound, short sound letter A and O is not in Sanskrit. Similarly, the hard sound letter Ra is not there in Sanskrit language. And one more interesting thing, a special word called La, Zadich, is also in the Sanskrit language, but it is there in Indus civilization. Now, the short, we know that is there is a possibility of Indus Valley civilization could be a Tamil language, and the possibilities of Sanskrit is remote. But we can try. One more thing I want to say, that all the languages in the world has its own merit. We have to respect it and we have to honor it. There is no superior, there is no inferior. All the languages are equal to each other. They have own merit. It has a traditional value. It has to be respected. If anybody suppresses the line, then that result will be somewhat different. Now we will go to the reading script. This is M304. This is the very famous seal. Sir, it is identified as Pasupati seal. Pasupati seal. It has a man seated on a yoga posture on a seat surrounded by animals like rhinoceros, buffalo, elephant, tiger. At the top of that, there are letters. This is the first seal I read it. And the first time I read it wrongly. First time I read Pasupati, yeah. Then later I read it correctly because mistakes are very common. It has to be corrected. I let this, finally I read it. Pa. This is Pa. You can see Pa here. Su, you can say Sa. Itta, you see, on top of the letter Pa, there is two strokes that are called Itta. You can see it here. Itta, Yan. Itta, Yan. Pasupati, Pasu Itta, Padiyan. Itta, Padiyan. Pasu Itta, Padiyan. Pasu means souls. Itta means blessed or given. Padi means Lord, God. The word Yan is a special word, singular, particularly to tell a person, to specify an important person. Pasupati Yan. This is the first seal I read it. Then I read more than 600 seals with the help of this chart. Next, we see this is another seal. This is read as, every seal has its own codification number. M denotes Mohenjo-daro, Harappa. Now let us read this M1429A. See, this man figure, a mastic human figure is, we have to read it as An. An means he. See, An, Bu, Il, you see Il here. La, Pa, Sa is here. This three stroke called Na. You can see the Na here. Rule. The Ru is here, Il is here. This is combined here. This particularly the rule will be always combined together in all the industries. So this seal read as Pasu Anbulla Pasan Arul. Anbulla Pasan Arul. Anbi means lovingly. Pasan means affectionate. Arul means grace. meaning the affectionate Lord Shiva Brahman's grace. Here the word person refers Lord Shiva Brahman, Lord Shiva. Person means Lord Shiva. So this means the affectionate of Lord Shiva Brahman grace. Now, a seal, tablet, tablet. It is read by different people as ore, copper ore, these and that castings. There are letters. There are 4 letters. First one is Ma. The Ma is here. Inch is here. Sa, and it is Il. Il, you can see this. Inji and Cha, Inj and Sa, Inja. Inji followed by the letter Sa group. Panja, Panjai, Panji, Panja. These 2 letters will be always combined here in all the indices. This is called, we read it as Ma, Injal, Manjal. What is Manjal? It is in English, turmeric. There is a long story about this. It is mainly used for medicinal use, dating back to 7,500 years. It also a component in religious ceremonies, functions, because of its brilliant yellow color. So it is also known as Indian shop. Now, the time limit, I reduce the number of seats. But important seats, I want to show that. This is graffiti H 2548A. You see this Pa, here Pa, Ra, Ru. This letter is not in Sanskrit. Wu, you can see the Wu here, vowel. You see the Il, will. You see the A, here A. And Ra, this is Ra. Here it is Ra. We read this graffiti marks as Paru Ugla Uru in Tamil. In English, disaster in enmity. So, what is the meaning of the series? Enmity will result in disorder. There is no religion in it. It is the fact. Let's another tablet, M572A. It is both sides. It is you see these bracketed letters are there in this seal. This is a bracket. So the bracketing system is implemented first time in Indus Valley civilization. So when a letter is in bracket, we can read with bracket and without bracket also, but the sound should be almost similar to same. And this side is a rhinoceros. So let us read this tablet. This is Pa. Let us use the bracket or leave the bracket letter. You can say each. You can see a star point in the letter Sa. Each. This is C. This means Pachi. Pachi. What is the meaning of Pachi? In Tamil, Pachi means mother's milk. Pachi means mother's milk. Now let us read with the bracketed letters. Pa, Sa, U, Ichi. Pa, Sa, Uchi. What is the Pa, Sa? See, Pa, U, Pachi is there. It is remaining there. And Pa, Sa, U addition is there. Pa, Sa, Uchi. What is Pa, Sa, Uchi means? Mother allow her child to suck the milk with the full of love. It is a fact. Mother will feed her child with full of love and affection. This is what this says. Then another, let us go to another seal, M1162A. You will find a mastic woman here sitting at the paw, and there is something like a comb in the middle. The comb symbol is the letter C, long sound letter C. Let us read it from left to right as C. I already told you the mastic woman refers an. C, an, ba. This is in here, that is last letter. Unbun. C, unbun. C means respectable. Unbun means devotee. C, unbun means respectable devotee. Then Kalibangan 60A. This letter is T. T. Ta, T. And Ru. This is T and Ru are combined together. You see the Ru? The three Trinity symbol here, 3M. So we can read it as Tiru. Tiru and Ba in Tiru and Ban. This also, Tiru and C is almost same meaning. This also respectable devotee. Why I am showing this means, anybody devoting to God or any form is to be respected. And there is a belief in Tamil Nadu. We have to respect the devotees by saying that I am the humble servant of the devotee. And the humble servant of the Adiyarku Adiyen in Tamil. I am a humble servant to devotee. Now, we have seen some symbols and we have seen seals and we read some very important seals and tablets so that we can understand there is a traces of Tamil language is there with reference to the chart. I mean, bubbles and concepts. Now, let us go to the archaeological evidences. See, anybody can read anytime, anyway. If the archaeological evidence is found in a particular place, then we can say there is a link between Indus civilization and Tamil Nadu or elsewhere. So for that, we need archaeological evidences. There are a lot of archaeological evidences found in Tamil Nadu. Particularly, I want to highlight this, a particular symbol, a vertical line with a 4 horizontal line, one place above. This symbol was found in a partition in Kiladi archaeological exhibition. You can see this, a vertical line and a 4 horizontal line. And similar petroglyph symbol was by Thirumayam Fort in Pudukkottai district. This is also vertical line and 4 horizontal. Interestingly, similar symbol was in affixed position in Keedwale Rockward in Viluppuram district. And it is very fortunate we are able to see this same symbol in the middle of the infixed symbol of the Indus seal H2084 AB. Now, my friends to ask me, Mr. Bose, what is this? So, let me read this rock art first. Before reading the rock art, I want to tell you one important thing. Generally, our soul will be in 3 states. Our soul will be in 3 states, which is called avastha. One is waking state, wake up, dear wake up. Next is dreaming, and other is sleeping. There are 3 states that soul experience day to day. But in yoga practice, particularly Raja Yoga or Kundalini Yoga, the soul experience 5 states. What are they? In addition to these waking, dreaming, sleeping, this is peace state, Amaidi. In Tamil it is Amaidi, English it is peace. And what is this symbol? Highest state of peace. Highest state of peace. The correct technical word is Turiya Didam. Turiya Didam. Peace state is Turiya. If you go through these yoga manuscript, or you find the Turiya Didam and Turiyam or others. So this is these symbols in Kirwala wrote about the yoga procedure, yoga path to attain the Jiva Mukta when we are alive. What about the Indus seals? What it says? It says there is a person with shouldering a pole with the two balls carrying. It is called Pichadam, one among the 16 manifested form of Lord Shiva. Pichadananul, I said already, I told you this sounds very Pichadananul, archer. Archer. In Tamil it is called Vinagabani. Turyadidan. Pichadananul, Vinagabani. Turyadidan. Ur means shape. Ur means divine form. Pita means father. Pita, Sivam, she. So this, so closely associated with the is describing about the Lord Shiva and his different forms. And the Uru is the word, please note down. Uru is the divine form. Pita is the father. Si is Shiva. So this is the one important comparing with the Keeladi civilization, Keeladi and Kirwala rock art and Indus civilization. That is the reason the Keeladi is very famous in the world, mentioning about the Tamil civilization. And it is almost similar to Indus Valley civilization. There are a lot of evidences are found in Tamil Nadu, linking the comparison with this Indus Valley civilization. One is very interesting one, Semmian Kandiyu stone axe. Semmian Kandiyu stone axe. It is 5 dots and the letter Ru denotes 5 and Panja means 5. Then another broken partial, Sanur, it reads as Param. And one more, a partial founded Purundal is read Anam. And there are a lot of Ramadri and Arasana Kotai, Rasasinga Mangalam, this Tiran Pavu, and Ayanar Kulam, Pongar Puliangalam, Rakats, was different symbols, and Kolam. Most interestingly, the Sully cut, word called Sully cut, is bull leaping. Bull leaping is very famous and it's very traditional from ancient time in Tamil Nadu. It's called Sallikattu. This is also there in industries. This is the Sallikattu. There are letters Sa, Ya, and balance, specific balance letter O, and the swastika symbol, and other symbols applicable in temples are also in the industry. There are seals, there are symbols denoting the soul, affection, and Padi is also found in Podumanal, Indus Valley Egyptian, and Pongar Puliyambar. Now with this, we can somewhat say there is a link between Indus civilization and Tamil civilization. Now we will go to different part of the world where we find these Indus letters, how it was read by, how the other read, let us not care about. What we read is this way. The Sri Lanka Anaikotai inscription, it is very famous inscription. Most of the scholars will read the bottom 3 letters. They omit the top 3 letters. But we read this one, the first line, Tirara. Tirara means, Tirara Rasi means Simha Rasi. Simha, we can say it, Singham, line. So I read this Simha or Singala. Simha is the lioness, Singham is male. We read this Simha or Singala. could be possibly singular. The second line reads as Tivaka. See, the T is common. This is the letter T. See the Ra letter here, Ra here. Tirara, we already read it. Tivaka. This is Brahmi letters. Divaka. Divaka, Divakaran is Sanskrit word Surya. In Tamil it is Adita. So what we read it could be a Simha Surya, Singala Surya, or Singaladita. Jay Surya is a very famous cricket player in Sri Lanka. Must be this, maybe Simha Surya or Singala Surya of the one of the king or chieftain of the Sri Lanka. So first evidence we got it from Sri Lanka, where these Indus letters and Tamil Brahmi letters are combined. This is the first time I'm publishing this in this place. There is another draw card found in Sri Lanka. I should say thanks to Raj Somaveda for many thanks and with many thanks. He identified this draw card. Now let us see the particular portion here. See the Sa. Sa. T. There is a letter looks like Pa, and another T, it is almost eroded. Sa di Sadi. Pa di Padi. Sadi Padi means husband and wife are god and goddesses. Sadi Padi, I think Shivaperi can able to understand. Sadi Padi. This is written in Sri Lanka. Now you look at this figure. Pa, Muti, Pati. Here you see this important one. This straight line stroke, vertical line is U. The circle is Il. And there is a Trinity symbol on the top is a Ru. Mean Ul Uru. Ul Uru. This is Ul Uru. Please note down this Ul Uru name in Sri Lanka. Now we'll go to Australia. Now petroglyph found in Australia. Now you see this, a circle denoting Il and a vertical line in U, Ul. You see the Ru, you see it. We can take up this study in detail when I completed the entire study on this record. Anyway, even then I will show you some examples. This is Wu, Il, Wu, Ru, Ulu, Ru. This can be combined as Wu, Il, Ru, Ulu. If you lengthen this straight line, it's Uru, Wu, Ru, Uru. You find this is the black and white picture taken from this Australia. Now let us see this. Let us go to Indus Hills. You find the first two letters, unicorn, below unicorn. See the straight line, Ul, U, and the circle Il, Ul. We have seen the Ul here. You can compare this Indus letter with the Ul. Ul, Uru. What is Ul, Uru? Ul, Uru. Ul is there in industries. Uru also is there, but in a different form. Now when you go to Australia, this place I think it is almost, I do not know the exact location, maybe in the central part of Australia. This is called Uluru or Higher Rock Institute. Uluru Higher Rock Institute. So what is the link between this Sri Lanka, Indus Valley civilization, this and that? What the Aboriginal people talk about their spiritual other things. So it is an important study to be taken jointly from the various scholars in Australia, India, and Sri Lanka. Just yesterday or day before yesterday, Shivapi asked me, can you explain something about Aboriginal people of Australia? Said I will try. I'll be able to get 2 names. I want to explain. The name Anangu is it is a very specific word for the Aboriginal people of Australia. Anangu. What is the meaning of Anangu? Anangu means female deity, goddess, mother goddesses. In Tamil dictionary, Anangu means mother goddess Parvati or Bhadrakali. Bhadrakali means it is very ferocious shape of Parvati. Bhadrakali. Another name, Yeinguma. Yeinguma. What is the meaning of it? What is related to Anangu? Yeinguma means pervading mother, wide, expanded mother goddess. She is open everywhere. She is living everywhere. Pervading mother goddess. So it shows there is some relation between Tamil civilization and the aboriginals of the people. A detailed study may give some more information, but this is only a slight information about the words. Now, let us go to some indices, Indus letters and symbols found in other part of the world. Now, like Spain. In Spain, a bone was found, particularly thigh bone. Thigh bone is very stronger the bone in other bones in our body. There I found the letter inside of the bone. I can be able to read it. It is Padavadira Nadi Vu. Padavadira Nadi Vu. It's a combined word. What is the meaning of this word? The body is the group of matured elder person. The body is a group of matured elder person. There is one person, well-matured person, or we learned person, very respected person. We are all the group from him. I do not know who is that. It is not mentioned there. But it is the eldest person. It may be a different name in different language, different religion, other things. But it says we are all from one person who is eldest and matured person. We are the generation of him. We are the generation of the matured eldest person. That maybe that person, as I already told you, may be a different name, different custom, different religion, different place. There is but I want to show you the Indus letter reached Spain. Now, another one is now National Museum, Iran. It also has some Indus letters. This is a Ulla, U, Illa, Ulla, Illa, Ulla, O here, O is here. O ready, long sound letter. A. A is here. A is here. And in, null. In, null. No, null. A null. Ulla, O, single letter word. A, single letter word. A null is a combined word. The meaning of this seed is, the true question is, what for the buoyancy, excitement, or emotion? What for the emotion? What for the true question? What for the emotion? What for the excitement? It's a question. So like this, you can go on say, I can go on tell many examples. With this, I can make it a short form. I show you that how to identify the Indus letters, how we are able to found the Indus based on the Tolkapiam Tamil grammar manuscript. We identified the vowels and the consonants. With that vowels and consonants, we are able to read a few seeds. What I show you here. There are 5,600 seeds. So far, I read 600. If I want to say all the 600, it will take long time. But very important seed to make you to understand that Indus seeds can be readable. No more mystery. And the Indus seed reached many parts of the world, Sri Lanka, most probably Australia, in other parts of the world. This is what our presentation shows. Now let us come to the conclusion. The language of ancient Indus Valley civilization was Proto-Tamil. The ancient Indus Valley civilization script is no more mysterious. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I given the chart. Already given the presented the chart. With that, you can read Indus letters. There is no secret in that one. And the third is the ancient Indus people literal. They know the bracketed system. They are not warriors. They are peace lovers. Rest other things are included. Agriculture, these and that are included. They are literal. Fourth point is the attained ultimate state of bliss. Ultimate state or bliss by yoga path. They followed yoga path. No religion at all. There is no religion in Indus civilization. There is no mentioning about the religious name in the script so far. So it is purely worldly, internationally, and purely yoga path. That's the only way we can attain the ultimate stuff is only by yoga, that is meditation. What this Indus says. The fifth point is the ancient Indus Valley civilization scripts reached Sri Lanka, Australia, Spain, and other countries. I am trying to locate the other places. When I read, I will give you the detailed information, if possible, in the next meeting. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening this. I want to request you, if anything words are used to hurt your heart or somebody's, I'm sorry, kindly excuse me for that. Don't think I am not given more information about it. Short and brief is very important. Long is not good. Wide, lot of seeds will get confusion. I minimize the number of seeds. I compared with the other part of the world. The Indus script is Tamil script. It can be readable. It is no more mysteries. And it is worldly. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sivapuri, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Bose. It's completely new to me.
I have a few questions.
Yes.
And there is another hand coming up.
Go ahead.
Gentlemen, I am a little bit old. You can, my listening capacity is very low, so that if you want to spell the words, spell by word by word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who will ask the first question, Perry?
Sandy.
Indrani, Sandy, sir.
Yes, only I am here, Sandy Sandanam.
Where are you from?
From Sri Lanka, Jaffna.
Sri Lanka, very good.
Yes. My first question is, I take this as a, evidence-based philology on Tamil language.
See, I told you, spell the word by word.
Yes, evidence-based philology of Tamil language.
Tamil language, what space?
Philology, that is
Rami?
Development of the language.
I don't get it.
He says your presentation is evidence-based development of Tamil language.
Yes.
Yes, and also I am almost agreeing with other evidence or information I have. For example, Professor B.V. Raman has estimated that Lord Rama, we had Rama Navami yesterday, Lord Rama was born on the 10th of January 5114 before Christ. So,
Sir,
and you said the Indus civilization started 5500 before Christ. So that means probably Lord Rama would have been one of the first ancient ones in that time.
5500.
Yes, Lord Rama 5114.
Okay.
Yes.
See, when you go before
Professor
long
B.V.
before,
Raman has
the 100
estimated.
become 500, something like that.
Yes, yes. So that is one thing. And the other question is about, say for example, there is also a general, how do you call it, a belief or a discussion that in the South Indian languages, all like Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, they originally were from Tamil origin or something. And can you give some timeline for these things? And also this up to how long these Brahmi letters were used? Because I have seen in old reservoirs in Sri Lanka built about 1,000 years ago, the stone inscriptions were in Brahmi.
Sir, the word Dravida was introduced by British people. There is no word like Dravida. You can find it in Indus Valley civilization or any literatures. In South, below these Vindhya hills, and people generally identified as Asaka. Asaka means Varayadu, Tamil, Varayadu, hill courts. We are identified as Vasaka. We are all Asaka people. Our identification is Asaka. For example, Australia is identified with Gangaru. Sri Lanka is identified with the lion. Like that. So we are, all these people in the southern area are identified with the Asaka, which means hill goats. So now this Telugu and Kannada is greatly mixed with the Sanskrit. Tulu is a branch of Kannada. So it also mixed with the Sanskrit. Our Tamil words are almost as gone in Telugu and Malayalam, Kannada and Tulu. But in case of Malayalam, still there are a lot of words. If you remove the Sanskrit, it is purely Tamil. Because it's our labor land. So, to my opinion, people from Kerala can read this in the script. can read the script. So there is a close link with the southern area and Indus Valley civilization. Let us not go very deep into who are they, where they come from, where they go, these and why they disappear. These are all different questions. Let us not, the presentation is mainly to read the script, compare the script letters with the found in Australia, Sri Lanka, Spain, and some other part of the world. That is our goal of this, main motto of this presentation.
Yes. Yes, my last question is our Hindu Vedas. They say the origin is also around 5000 BC or something around that period. So, but that is in Sanskrit. How did Sanskrit came about at that time, and why we did not have similar things of ancient time in Tamil?
Indrani and sir, already in the first space I said, we compare the language between Proto-Tamil and Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Sanskrit has not any writing system. It is a local language, spoken languages. It is prehistory. Whereas Tamil is there, have the letters. It is history. It has a history. So I think you came late or you were not followed what I said. Sanskrit cannot be the language of Indus Sanskrit because it is not a script. It got the manuscript, it corrected the grammar manuscript around 300 or 500 BCE. Even the whole India, you find a lot of inscriptions. Among the Indian numbers, you will find a lot of inscriptions. Tamil Nadu, particularly in Tamil and part of Sri Lanka. So let us discuss this on the other day about the language and the script about Brahmi, other letters. Make it very clear for you. Sanskrit period is not 5000 BCE. No. They can claim to the extent 1200 to 1500 BCE, not before that.
Okay.
There is no record. And I avoided to tell more information about Sanskrit because the Sanskrit people, the Sanskrit lovers, they feel very bad if I give some information. What is written in Rig Veda and other Veda. It is not good to tell because it will hurt their heart. That is not our intention. But if they try to suppress any language, we will not keep quiet. See, because you asked this question, I am telling you.
Yes.
There is a verse. The Koyava and his wives are bathing. The wives of Koyava are bathing in the river. Oh Indra, go make them drown in the river and die, make them die. This is there in the Rig Vedic mantra. Sir, is there anybody in the world will curse the lady, female generation? We respect ladies. The whole world respect ladies. How can we say, oh Indra, kill the wives of Koyava who is bathing in the river? Oh Indra, destroy the forts of Daswaya and kill them. So there are few something I'm telling you. There are more information which we cannot listen. A gentleman cannot listen. So better let us not go into that subject because it's not a language of the civilization. And particularly, maybe they come from different place. We respect them. We respect them. We respect their language. Because it's one of the ancient language, we honor them, we will support them. Thank you.
Thank
Another
you so
question.
much.
Rest others?
Thank you.
Let others ask the question, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Yum, get unmute.
வணக்கம் ஐயா வணக்கம்.
Yum, unmute.
Yeah, thank you so much. Your lecture is really interesting. With a change dirables. This remind me of the old English language that we all had to learn if we want to obtain the English and American literature. In the past, I have an easy question to ask you. Have you ever had to decode any symbols that come from coins or jewelry that people unearthed at that time? Gold and silver and jewelry. That one question. The second question is, you just remind me there might be different area of heavens. Like when people die, they go to heaven, north, south, east, west of heaven, where they can understand the language. Either it's old English or old language or old symbols or the new symbols or the new language. Just like we had different angels speak different language and different time. So which sort of heaven, like north, south, east, west, just like you have a passport. Where the souls going? Where people going? There are different gods speak different language at different time and symbols. Some of the symbols still keep for today, but some of the symbols have disappeared. Just like the way we learn from this lecture. Some of them are really similar to each other. The Roman language, Roman numeral sign, but some of them are totally different, and some of them is like in common. They still can be kept for today as a universal language and share among the nations, but some of the symbols and language disappear. Thank you.
So the first question is whether you decoded any coins or the old coins or jewelries.
Old coins?
The symbols on coins and jewelries. Did you decode any of them?
I think Madam is from Japan or China?
From Vietnam.
Madam?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Thank you. Yes, there are some coins with the symbols and different part of the world. So we will take up that symbol studies separately, because symbol is the root of the letters. One symbol will speak thousands of pages. Thousands of pages. And one symbol we can denote many things. It was an original writing system.
Yeah.
So symbol, we can take up the symbols part by part at a stage. Thank you, madam. Symbol is a origin of letters and the words and with the proper meaning in the entire word. I will take up, I will keep in mind, I will do that in the next session. Thank you.
I think the second question,
Sauri Manoharan has come. He's from UK.
Yes. Okay. Maybe Jung asked another question.
You are asking?
No. Madam Jung asked second question. Second question was about when, I don't know, when people die, which way they go or something like that. But I didn't understand the question properly.
What I say is, in heaven, you have the north, south, east, west, and the center. And people, obviously, the angels talk different language. Like this, the old language and symbol you just taught us here, people nowadays will not understand them unless somebody explains to them. And just like I study European language, English language, American language, French language, and I go to heaven.
What is the question? What is the
question? Then I got lost. I got lost because the angel telling me something and I'm not understanding. And the angel said, sit down. I don't understand him. So I still stand up. So he said, the angel might think that I'm stubborn, so I'm going to be in big trouble.
So what is
I think she's asking.
What is the
and
question?
what form the soul will reach the, I mean, heaven or something like that. Is she asking like that?
Young, can you say your question in one sentence?
My question in one sentence: do we have one language in heaven, or how many languages in heaven?
Okay. Do we have one language in heaven?
One word in?
One language in heaven.
In?
Heaven.
Paradise.
Heaven. Thank you, madam. Madam, there is no one language. Because all the religion manuscript says, God told us to write. God told to follow this. God told to this. So in the world, there is a lot of languages. Tamil says something, Christianism says something, Buddhism says something, Islam says, all says the God said, write down, note down, pass on. So there is no one language. God knows all the languages. He's master of all. He knows all the languages.
Okay.
We don't have any discrimination whether you are belongs to Vietnam, whether from India, you are from Sri Lanka, you are from Australia. There is no discrimination. He knows only one. All of us are his child. See, for your information, because you are asking some important question, the God will speak to you every day. Every day will speak to you. Every day will give feedback to you. Sorry, when your normal morning duties time, when you are urinate, that information will come to your head. When something get out of your body, there is something only enter your body, enter to your head. This is a secret of our life. I did not express more on the secret of life, what is told in this description. What we have to do in this earth is to do karma, duties, without faith. And what are all the duties? How to do it? We will discuss later part. That's why there is not only one language. There is God knows all the languages, even the birds' languages, even the animal languages, even the ant languages. To lion, we are animals. For a small ant, we are animals. So we are also animals. So we are not greater than them.
But that was we have Holy Spirit. The Holy.
Thank you, Jung. Let's listen to Sauri Manoharan, please.
Yeah, Holy Spirit.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Sauri Manoharan.
Thank you very much, Subhash Chandra Bose. It's
little sound more, please. Little audio. Little louder.
Okay. Vanakkam Ayya. Are you able to hear me now? Vanakkam. Yeah, I think I was so surprised that you did so much of research into ancient Tamil scripts, especially with my connection only in the past 15 years as a Tamil teacher. I would like to get you a book. How do I get it? Ancient Tamil, and is there any way I can get it? Maybe in a digital form? I can. So that's the first question. Later on, we can probably align on that. Since I live in UK, I've visited many European countries, especially in Barcelona. There are Catalans. It sounds similar to Kadalodi. And there is also Vandals, Vanda all, meaning people who came from outside. And surprisingly, these are tribes, Vandals or Catalans are tribes which are not part of the Spanish or the European culture. Yeah, they have a different culture till today. and they have lots of games, Catalonians, part breaking, and similar to Jallikattu, bullfights, and all similar to what we have in Tamil Nadu. Have you done any research on this, sir?
Sir, everybody has some limitations.
Oh, yeah.
Say, if you concentrate on one, you have to complete it perfectly. In motto in my life is to do what others are not done. It is my motto. தமிழ்ல சொன்னா எது மற்றவர்கள் செய்ய முடியவில்லை என்று சொன்னார்களோ அதை செய்ய வேண்டும் என்ற எண்ணம் உடையவன். What others says it is impossible, I will make it possible. So, thank you for your feedback. If you send me the details about the findings in different parts of the world, please send me. Let me go through that. I will give the feedback on it. One thing is sure, the Tamil culture, traditional value, they reach up to South America. I wrote many articles about that. Many articles I read. You can find it is in the website or in my blog spot. So I'm not upgrading or boasting about the Tamil civilization. What I found as an archaeologist, as a symbolist, what I read it, I can tell you that Tamil could be the possibilities, the culture may be extended to all the world. That what proves that the partials inscription found in different part of the world shows there is a link. And there is lot of people from other part of the world, they came to India. Many people settled down in India. There are Greeks, ancient Greeks people came to India. Chinese came to India. There are many people who came to India. Indian people immigrated to other part of the world, and they still there like what we are. Now you are in UK, there are people in USA, some people are in Australia, some in Canada, like that. And after 500 years, 600 years, there will be another history, how the people came to this place, how they speak Tamil. Then the history repeat again. It will continue. Some research will say, why these people are Tamil-speaking people in Australia? Why the Tamil speaking in Canada? Where are they come from? This question will come rise. So this is a continuous question. As long as the immigration continues, the question will come rise. The history will also follow. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. ரொம்ப நன்றி, sir.
Thank you for joining, Saurik Manoharan.
நன்றி,
Any
நன்றி.
question? Ahmad Adi, sir.
I have a question. My question is that you showed a specimen from the Museum of Iran. Was that specimen found in Iran?
You want to show me again?
No. The specimen that you showed from the Museum of Iran.
Iran, yeah.
Was that specimen found in Iran? Was it found in Iran or somewhere else?
That is found in Iran.
Okay. The other question is.
This is you are talking about the Iran inscription read. The true question is, what were the emotion?
Yes.
See, இல்ல தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா திருக்குறள்ல ஒண்ணு வரும். திருக்குறள்ல இது பத்தி ஒண்ணு வரும். அதை பத்தி இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு சொல்லலாம். திருவள்ளுவர்ல இது ஒரு தொல்காப்பியத்துல வரும் அதை பத்தி.
Well, they don't understand Tamil, so yeah. So this one was found in Iran, right? There
are many seals. Many seals partial also found in Iran. But I feel this is very interesting. I showed to you.
Okay. The other comment I wanted to make is that, you know, Baha'u'llah, the Baha'i faith, the founder of Baha'i faith is Baha'u'llah. I remember reading it, I may be, my understanding may be wrong. He said there was a language that was spoken by the people a long time ago in the world, but it is no longer spoken now. So, do you think the language, the way that you showed the writings, they were Tamil, or that was the origin of Tamil?
Sir, you asked me a good question. Use the word Baha'i religion section. Before 7,500 years, as far as Indian subcontinent is concerned, I'm not talking about other places. There was no religion, I said.
Yes.
All the religions, like Jainism, came after 1000 BCE. Then comes Buddhism. Then comes other religions like Buddhism and Asivagam. There are branches in Buddhism. Then comes our friendly friends from Christianism and our younger brother Islamism. All religions says one thing. None of the religion says there is no God. All the religions say there is only one God, and He is great. This is common. The preaching, the teaching, made as a law, subjected to the living condition and the environment. There's only a difference. The path are different. The ultimate goal to reach is only one. There is one God, and He is eternal, and He is great. So, in the whole world, there was only one religion which believed there is only one God and He is only great. That was the only religion in the ancient time. All nowadays, after 1500 BCE, are all branches with a lot of information from there to here to there, are suitable to the environment and the conditions. For example, let me tell you one thing. We are in, you are in Sri Lanka, assume that. If you go to a temple, you will wash you take bath, wear new dress and go to temple to pray. Is it?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Suppose if I am in UK, United Kingdom, winter, is it possible I can take bath? No, because the water drops will not affect the body. And it is very cold. You cannot go with the barefoot to the temple. You will get a stroke. So you would socks, shoes, pant, shirts, and coat, tie, everything go. But in Tamil Nadu, there are some temples we cannot go with a shirt. Let's also going to temple, worshipping God. So, the religion practice, the instructions are adjustable to the environment. But the main aim is, I said what I told you before, we have to complete the karma, duties, without fail. That is indicated in the scenes with a wheel with 6 spokes. This is called Ali. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Well, if anyone else Ahmad, did you say you wanted to ask a question?
I didn't, but something comes to my mind, and that's the Indian ancient scripts. Are they related to the Persian? The Persians call it mihi, which means nail, the lines. So, is there any similarity there? Because I don't have the knowledge about it. Subhash, by the way, we can't see you.
Shivaperi sir, what is asking?
He is asking whether the language, the old Indus language and the Iranian language are related.
The script. The
No,
script.
that we cannot say that language and this language is. See,
not the language.
We cannot compare that.
No, the script.
That's not possible.
No, the letters, the scripts.
Not the language.
See, language will be vary. For one word, there will be different names in different languages. We can't compare that. But the findings in a particular country, Iran, and this particularly it is a ceramic jar, what we found it. And that was ceramic jar at the tip of the mouth.
There is an old
possibility is a worm.
There's an old Persian script which is triangular lines, and they are horizontal, vertical, in 45 degrees, and it's called nail language in Persian, which is very old script that Persians were using in the very old times, thousands of years before. So I was just wondering whether there is a similarity within those. Obviously, you haven't looked at that, I guess.
So,
sir, what is asking?
He's asking that the Iranian scripts, the originated in a different way, whether that is similar to the one that you were studying.
See,
is there any similarity?
As far as the script is concerned, all the archaeologists in the world agreed in the script, the language is the ancient language, the ancient civilization. So, what we find in Iran museum, what it says, it not talk about any religion. It's not talk about anything. It's asking a question. The true question is what for the emotion. It is common to all the religion, all the language. So Iranian language may be different. Sri Lankan language may be early different. Australian language may be different. But the script, what is there in the Iran, we are able to read based on the Indus script, this one. It is rich there. The Indus script reached Iran, possibly. I cannot say it is originated from there or Iranian language was Tamil. I am not saying that. It has reached. It is there. It is evidence is there. Maybe they have taken it or emigrated the place and settled down there. There may be a possibility.
Also, you said that you only have deciphered about 600 of them, and there are thousands of them. Perhaps if you decipher all of them, there'll be evidence of religion in it. Because, Baha'is believe that religion is very ancient. It has been with man from the beginning. So maybe by deciphering the rest of your symbols and scripts, maybe you can find evidence of religion at that time.
Did you hear that?
Sir, what is asking?
That when you said that you only have deciphered
slowly and loudly, slowly.
You said you have deciphered 600 tablets, but there are thousands of them. Maybe if you decipher the rest, then you will find evidence of religion in it.
He says that you mentioned in all the scripts there is no religion. And he is suggesting that because you have only deciphered or decoded 600 out of many thousands of specimens, if you decipher all of them, maybe you will find evidences of religion in the past.
Yes, I found more details. I will think before my last breath to declare that. But this presentation is mainly, it's not to related with any religion, but I am emphasizing that it is not to superior or inferior about religion. The question, the motto is, the goal is there. In the script is said to be mysterious and it's not readable. Now, we declare on this presentation, in the script is no more mysterious. It isn't readable. What it says, what is the content of that, their essence I given in this presentation. The most important essence I given it. If I give more, some may like, some may not like. But the truth will be remaining same. The truth will be remaining same. After my death, I am telling you today, after my death, this will come to the world. What is true? The world. Because I given the key, the letters, you can read it in any languages. You can read, identify the letters, read the languages. I can interpret, you can translate it. Now, we conclude that in the script is no more mysterious. It is readable. As on today, it is Proto-Tamil. It can be different languages in future. Thank you.
Thank you. I put it on the chat, the quotation from Baha'u'llah. It says, consider the differences that have arisen since the days of Adam. The diverse and widely known languages now spoken by the peoples of the earth were originally unknown.
Yes.
As were the varied rules and customs now prevailing amongst them. The peoples of those times spoke a language different from those now known. Diversities of language arose in a later age in a land known as Babel. It was given the name Babel because the term signified the place where the confusion of tongues arose. Anyway, this was from Baha'u'llah. So I always try to reconcile informations I receive with that is given by Baha'u'llah, and my understanding has to improve. Now that we have come, the time is almost 9 o'clock here. And thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. I know you have a lot to say. Jung has raised your hand. Unless it is a very brief, clear question, I don't want to entertain any questions. Can you be brief, slowly?
Yeah, I'm very brief here.
Okay.
According to the Greek ancient civilization, when they do the archaeology and interpretation of what they found that religions and culture and language, they're all together. They're all together. That's why they want to learn about politics of that time, the religion of that time, and the culture of that time. So they all linked together because they all were given by God. God give people all these symbols to communicate. It come from God, not come from human being. Human being is only clays, but God gave them the symbols.
Do you have a question or a comment?
That's the Holy Spirit given to them. Thank you.
Is that a comment or a question?
I think it's a comment.
What I'm saying is I just want to modify what Mr. Amas has mentioned. You cannot talk about all this one without God because they are given by God from the beginning.
Okay.
Through the Holy Spirit, and people have to understand and perceive and receive and receptive.
Okay. So Jung is saying that everything is given by God and guided by God. Knowledge, spirituality, yes, and the civilization, everything is given by God as He guided us to advance it. But thank you very much, Jung.
Thank you.
Sir, let me tell you one information.
Yes.
I am not interested to emphasize a language. I am not interested to emphasize a particular religion. No. I am emphasizing that in the script can be readable. No mystery. The language possibilities are more Proto-Tamil. This is the main goal of this presentation. No religion, no formalities, nothing. Sorry, if anybody feel very bad on me, please excuse me, kindly pardon.
Thank you very much. We clearly understand your
point. Sivapuri sir, there is a difference between the Tamil language spoken by the Sri Lankan people and people in Kanyakumari. And if you go little bit the top, Madurai, it will be different. If you come to Chennai, there will be, for example, Valai Palam, you will say differently. If you Vala Palam, Vaya Palam, it will be different like that. The pronunciation will vary. And mostly, the language difference is due to climate condition. The cold places, the lips will not open completely. So the sound will be different. The accent will be different. Only in the hot place, people will be able to open their lips widely and sound with the sound. It is not possible if you go to the cold countries. They cannot wide open and speak. They'll slowly speak. There's a difference. Radical accent, we can say that one. That is depend upon the environment. It is not a human mistake. It's the environmental mistake. See, even I am not able to completely understand Subrisa language. I'm able to get it.
Okay. Thank you very much. And once again, we...
One minute. I was in Sudan. More than 54 nation people were there in Sudan when I was working. We used to talk to each other. I used to compare the words from different languages. And I find very interesting things. They're common among all of us. There are some few words. For example, Amma is mother. Okay?
Yes.
What is in Vietnam? Amma, mother. In Vietnam.
Yung, how do you say Amma in Vietnamese language?
Ma.
Ma.
Ma means you got to have a rising
Ma.
accent.
Ma.
Rising accent on top of it.
Okay. You know, Islam, there is a verse. The heaven is there in the feet of mother, with a mother. சொர்க்கம் எங்கே இருக்கிறது என்று சொன்னால் அன்னையின் காலடியிலே இருக்கிறது. The heaven is in the feet of mother. It is the quote in Islam. It is applicable to all the world. Whether it is any religion, it is there. They worship mother goddess. So our worship was, ancient time was mother goddess. We respect ladies. We respect mother. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have you also looked at Vinca symbols, the script of Vinca, the European that it hasn't been deciphered?
What do you call it? Vinca?
Yeah, VINCA symbols is a book that is written in a script, but nobody has been able to decipher it. They say it comes from the old age monks. Vinca symbols. I just want to know whether he has looked at that or not.
He has, I mean, his presentations, he has shown something in South America, so it must be something related to that, but I think the time is almost...
This old European script.
Yes, I can connect you with the WhatsApp and we can ask further questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much once again, Mr. Chandra Bose, for your wonderful presentation and all those who asked questions and made it entertaining.
Thank you, sir.
We will see you next